All right, I am live. Woo woo. All right. Hi, everybody that's there. Let's see. Got a few things to show off this week. All right. Let it warm up for a little bit. Okay. So, all right. So, I say yeah, not after a while. All right. I guess, yeah, 40 seconds in is fine. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rainbow Live Presents Wednesday Night Lights. Unfortunately, it's just me this week. Patrick's not here this week, um, but that'll be okay. I think I can handle everything. Not much on the cardboard front, just a few, just one sports and one non sports, but technically is sports because it is Panini product. And then, as you can see here over to the right, showing off some of our new Funkos that we got in from a collection. New to us, anyway. They're not brand new. Um, got this nice big guy here, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Mickey. Got some other things, Friday Night, Five Nights at Freddy's, The Exorcist, Marvel. Got some gaming stuff. We also have right here to my left, got a couple of nice high dollar Funkos that are rare to the store that some of you guys might actually be quite interested in. So, with no further ado, I guess I'll start the show. Like I said, welcome to Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts, Casey and Patrick, but Patrick's not here. Um, I guess we'll start off here with no question of the week because I have nobody to ask the question to. So, um, I guess the question of the week would be to the audience: how's everybody enjoying the weather? Just put your comments into the comments. So, first thing we get to show off is sports ball. Yay, sports ball, as Patrick would say. Um, our only thing for sports ball this week would be it's due to us. Blaster for the 2024 Select. So those of you that are collecting Select, which is kind of like Prism, shiny cards, get some nice high dollar ones possibly. No guarantee in autographs, and the Blaster exclusive is 3 Blaster exclusive green and red Prism Shock die cuts per box on average. So those of you that are trying to collect that, there you go. Um, and then a brand new product, at least to me, it's brand new. And from what I've been told by a couple of that customers have told when they came in earlier and bought some, we have Panini Prism, the Rolling Stones edition. So, and this is the mega box. So somewhere, somehow, there possibly is a hobby box and a blaster box somewhere, but we got the megas. So can't go more mega than Rolling Stones, right? They're they are the mega band, MEGA, mega. But with these ones, it looks like for the exclusives, looks like stunning die cuts. Um, 4 numbered parallels is also the exclusive for these. Comes with 6 cards per or 7 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. So, and that takes care of our cardboard. Nothing else really special outside of that. But we got a vast collection of Funkos, as I said, with all the ones that I showed off here, and the ones that I'm going to be showing off here are some really nice, rare-ish Funkos that I'm sure anybody here would love to buy, especially gamers, moviegoers, and um, just those that would just love to reminisce from their youth for some of the shows on here. I know we'll get started on that. First one I would like to show is this guy, White Ranger from the Power Rangers. Um, hey, Chad, good to see you joining the show. I'm sure you probably have seen many weeks over the last few weeks that have usually had Patrick with me, but unfortunately he's not with me this week. He'll hopefully be back next week. Back to this. Like I said, this is the White Ranger, rare piece. that we got in a collection. And those of you that want to finish your collection of the Power Rangers, this would be perfect for your collection. Next, we got for TV shows from Game of Thrones, we have Ygritte, Jon Snow's girlfriend. So those of you that are trying to get that collection completed, we have that in the store from this massive collection that we brought in today. So, and also on the medieval front, or actually more of the revolutionary front, we have from the Outlander series, we have Claire Randall. I believe she is the main character from Outlander. I actually haven't seen the show myself, but I have seen snippets, and it looks really interesting, and it drives right into the history buff side of myself. I really liked the Civil War and like World War II and stuff like that myself, but just the story from what I saw on this one that deals with the War of 1812 and also the Revolutionary War, it just seems like it'd be right up my alley for stuff like that. Now, the whole reminiscing of kids shows, I know this one isn't too old, but it was actually a fun show to watch with my nephews when they were younger. We have Mabel Corn Mabel from Gravity Falls, another rarity that this one's a Hot Topic exclusive. So those of you that really want to collect those ones, this would be a perfect one for that collection. And then for me, for reminiscing, just because those afternoon cartoons, you can never go wrong with watching the famous Pinky and the Brain from Animaniacs. So this was probably like the highlight of the show, in my opinion, just because it was always fun to listen to the Brain's diabolical plan to take over the world, and just Pinky going narf, and somehow, some way, their plans go awry. Last one for the movies. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, but also a perfect one to finish a collection for those of you. We have from The Lord of the Rings, King Aragorn. So with the crown and everything, with the white tree on the crown. So like I said, those of you trying to finish your collection for the Lord of the Rings and just couldn't find this one, we do have it in stock now, but this is our only one because it came in a collection. Now, going into gaming, I'm sure people will be excited about some of these. We'll start off with a fun one from the 2017 Summer Convention exclusive. We have the Coon from South Park. Most of you that watch South Park would know who this character is. It's Eric, or Cartman. And this is his character from the video game. Why am I forgetting the name? Because it's quite a hilarious name of a video game. You wouldn't happen to remember the name of the South Park video game with the superhero characters, would you?
Can't remember if it's the Stick of.
No, the Stick of Truth is the Lord of the Rings one.
Yeah, it's the Fractured Butthole.
Oh, that's right, the Fractured Butthole. So those of you that love those characters, I haven't quite gotten to that game yet. I've gotten through most of Stick of Truth, but this is the one that I was actually more excited about, just because it made fun of the MCU and the DCU. Now, this one is from another game that most of you gamers probably have played. We have Liquor from Resident Evil. This is another one from that collection that we got that's a little bit of a rare find. So those of you that want to continue that collection, there you go. We have the Liquor. And then last but not least, for the ones I'm going to show off, because these are some pretty top dollar guys, but from Call of Duty, we have Ghost and Soap. And those are some pretty major characters from the Call of Duty Modern Warfare series and the Ghost series. So those of you that really want to collect these two characters, these are also now in stock, or at least these two individuals. Now we have one of each. So if any of these characters that I'm showing off are ones that you want to try and get for your collection, please contact us. Um, whether it's calling the store or writing on our Facebook page, or just any way you can get down here, or just come down tonight before we close at 8 and try and snatch these up before somebody else does. Um, Unfortunately, didn't have a really lot of new stuff, and with me being by myself, not a whole lot of back and forth with somebody else, because unfortunately everybody else was too busy to join me. I'm just kidding. I actually said I could do it by myself. But you guys are always a great audience out there, especially when I see some of our normal customers like Chad here, and some of our maybe somebody new jumped in just because of some of the hashtags I put in the description. But anyway, I'm rambling now that Patrick's not here to ramble for me. Like I said, new collection in, got some nice rarity items that I'm sure you people would love to have in your collections. Come on down. We close at 8 if you want to show up tonight. If not, we're open again tomorrow at 10. And I'm sure if you want to just make sure that you can have any of these for the collection, just make sure that you can get a hold of us and be able to request that we hold some of that for you. So anyway, I'm gonna end this show before I keep rambling, and you guys have a good night and drive